There are two great purposes for the universe. This is how big this text is. The demonstration of the glory of God in Jesus Christ is the ultimate purpose of the universe. And believing humans. And we know, because we've read up till now in John, what is belief in John? What is belief in John? Chapter 6, verse 35. I am the bread of life. He who comes to me will never hunger. Who believes in me will never thirst. Believing in John is a coming to Jesus to be satisfied, to have my soul thirst satisfied with all that God is in Jesus, which means that there really aren't two goals for the universe, are there? There's one. Namely, this universe is about displaying. The heavens are telling, and the cross is telling, and the Bible is telling, and our lives are to tell the greatness of the glory of God. And the way we display the glory of God is by being satisfied in it. When we treasure Him as our supreme value, He radiates off our life, which is the accomplishing of what He's after, which means that our joy in Him and our satisfaction in Him and our treasuring of Him is the achievement of His purpose. So when He says in verse 15, I have one goal for not going, your faith, and I have another goal for not going, my glory. That's one. Up there on the wall, it says, this church exists to spread a passion for the supremacy of God in all things, for the joy of all peoples through Jesus Christ. Somebody asked me one time, why don't you have love in your mission statement, since it's so big in the Bible? If this were a class, I'd give you a quiz and say, give John's answer to that question based on what he said. Give you a minute. Okay, here's what I said. That's our definition of love based on this text. If you will lay down your life to spread into your children, to spread into your neighbors, to spread into Pakistan, a passion for the supremacy of God in all things, for the joy of all peoples through Jesus, you're loving them big time, more than anything else you could do for them, more than anything else you could do for them. The world doesn't define love that way, but God does. And we do. And Jesus did right here. I love them, therefore I'm not going to go. I'm going to let him die. I'm going to put him through this horrible 4 days. Or for you, it might be 40 years. Because I have something to show them they never see any other way about me.